16. They're off and trotting in from the inside. That's Val's Pride out for the early lead from the outside. Comes French Lead and going off stride, and that turn is the French Lead. From the outside, now that French Lead is getting the lead off stride. There was the Val's Pride. That's French Lead now the leader by 2.5 lengths. Trotting in second now along the inside comes Hot Dog Karen up to be third. That's Jewel Ruby. Trotting in fourth is No Gimmicks, Raise a Gun. Far back after that early break was Val's Pride. They're in the lane the first time, and it's French Lead, the leader by 2.5 lengths. They go by that first quarter in 31-4. French Lead's got the lead by 2, up to be second now on the outside. That's Jewel Ruby, and the third is Hot Dog Karen. Trotting in fourth now, that's No Gimmick. In the fifth comes Raise the Gun. Far back after that early miscue was Val's Pride. They go into the club turn now, which Jewel Ruby, the leader, a length and a half. French Lee is second by 4.5 lengths, up to be third on the outside. That's No Gimmicks. Dropping back in fourth is Hot Dog Karen. In fifth is Raise a Gun, and Val's Pride at the end as they trotted past the half in 104 straight. They're down the backside. It's Jewel Ruby on the outside. Up there now coming is No Gimmicks to be second. On the inside, it's Jewel Ruby. On the outside, that's No Gimmick. They battle head and head for the lead. Right there in third is the French Lead. They head for the far turn with Jewel Ruby on the inside ahead. On the outside, that's No Gimmick in second. French Lead is now in third with Hot Dog Karen in fourth with the Raise a Gun. They go by the 3/4 in 1:35-4. Halfway around the turn is Jewel Ruby a nose. Here comes No Gimmicks now on the outside to get that lead with French Lead right behind them. They're in the home lane now, and it's No Gimmick on the outside on a short lead. French Lead is right there. Here comes Jewel Ruby back along the inside. That's Jewel Ruby back along the inside now getting that lead. French Lead is coming on with No Gimmick. It's Jewel Ruby in front. On number 3, Bustling Barb, Jack Ackerman will drive, and the trotters are on the turn. Arsenal View lags behind. They're off and trotting. The first 4 horses are out there battling for the lead. Going off stride there was Miss Squiggle, and from the outside now to get that early lead is Rain Sapphire. Up to be second now is Witch of the North. Down along the rail in third is Never Mess Around. Parkport on the outside comes Betsy June. Around that turn into the stretch the first time, and going off stride there was the Rain Sapphire. Now your new leader is Witch of the North. That's Witch of the North by 2.5 lengths. And second now inside is Never Mess Around. Coming on third now is Bustling Barb. In the fourth along the inside, that's Bessie June. They went that first quarter in 29-4. Under the finish wire the first time, it's Witch of the North by a length and a half. Never Mess Around in second by 1. In third along the inside, that's Bustling Barb. Racing in fourth now is Betsy June. Coming on fifth, that's Jarko Audra. In the sixth is Arsenal View. Back in seventh, there is Rain Sapphire. And trailing the field is Miss Quiggles as they went to half in 103-2. On the inside, it's Witch of the North. Parked on the outside is Never Mess Around. Coming on third is Bustling Barb with Bessie June in fourth. Arsenal View is up to be fifth. Dropping back in sixth now is Jarko Adra as they go for that final quarter of a mile. It's Witch of the North trotting out there a length and a half now with Never Mess Around in second. Closing the gap in third is Bustling Barb with Bessie June in fourth as they went by that 3/4 in 1:34 straight. They're in the home lane with Witch of the North now by 2.5 lengths. In second is Never Mess Around. Coming on third is the Bustling Barb. Down the lane they come. Witch of the North is under a heavy whip. Here comes Never Mess Around in the middle of the track. It's Witch of the North on the inside. Never Mess Around. Down along the rail is Bessie June. Fastest of all.
Fails on the turn. They're off. That's Wellwood Rocky and Audubon Mohawk out sharply, and Audubon Mohawk takes the lead. Wellwood Rocky is second. Mr. Songbird third. Between Horses fourth. The Broken Drum on the outside. 3 wide round the turn is Ideal Kyle. It's Audubon Mohawk, the leader, driving from second as they go down to the quarter. Is Wellwood Rocky, a 4-length gap to third. Finds Mr. Songbird, the quarter, 28 4/5. On the front end, it's the Wellwood Rocky taking the lead. Audubon Mohawk is second by 4 lengths. Mr. Songbird is third. In fourth position, the Silver Express racing in fifth on the outside. The Broken Drum coming on sixth. Ideal Kyle, What and Why is seventh. Moving up Chet eighth with 1 Mac the trailer. They go over to the 3/4 mile pole after a half mile. In 1 3/5, Wellwood Rocky's had the best of it. He still does by a length and 3/4. Audubon Mohawk racing second. In third position to the 3/4 mile pole. Mr. Songbird down along the rail fourth. That's the Silver Express dropping back fifth. The Broken Drum in sixth on the inside. What and Why, 1 Mac moves 3 wide to be seventh, sixth, fifth, and coming on. They swing round the turn. It's Wellwood Rocky, the leader. Driving from second there is Audubon Mohawk. In third as they turn for home comes 1 Mac. It's Wellwood Rocky showing the way. Racing in second position is Audubon Mohawk. Wellwood Rocky leads with Audubon Mohawk racing second. In third through the lane comes 1 Mac. It's Wellwood Rocky in front. They're off. That's Bob's Gusher out fast for the early lead. Now Cheetah's Iron Man moves up with Can Caliente coming away along the rail. First out, dropping in Ernest T. Bass, and around the turn they go. On the front end, the leader by 2 lengths is Cheetah's Iron Man. Racing in second to the 1/4 mile juncture. First out, Can Caliente is third. Up on the outside now, it's Challenges first out for the lead. They go off the quarter. 30 4/5. It's first out, Getting Command. Racing in second after 3/8 of a mile. Cheetah's Iron Man. Racing in third to the 3/8 on the outside is Micka Mick. Racing in fourth position to the half mile pole on the rail. That's Top Squad. Combrio moves up fifth, and now Micka Mick moving fast on the outside is up to get that lead. It's Micka Mick taking the lead. First out is second. Cheetah's Iron Man racing third. Combrio moves up fourth. They go off the half mile, 1 3/5. Micka Mick shows the way a length and a half. Cheetah's Iron Man's on the move. It's Micka Mick, the leader. Cheetah's Iron Man moves up to be second. Down along the inside third to the 3/4 mile pole is First Out. On the inside, Micka Mick's on a short lead. On the outside, the Challenger second. Cheetah's Iron Man. Combrio comes on third. Moving up fourth is Ernest T. Bass. They turn for home. On the front end, Mick Combrio moves 3 wide. Ernest T. Bass menacing on the outside. Now they're in the lane. They're 4 across. That's Ernest T. Bass moving up to get that lead. Still there is Combrio down along the inside. Cheetah's Iron Man. It's Ernest T. Bass getting the lead. Number 8, Ernest T. Bass. Off. That's Tricky John and Bubby Barron for the early lead. 3 wide into that first turn. Goes Flying Abba, and around the turn Flying Abba takes the early. Racing in second, Bubby Barron. Tricky John is third, tucking fourth. Warrior Almahurst in fifth to the quarter mile. J.C. Skipper with Frank's Destroyer sixth. Lake Hills Eric is seventh. Pressurized Dan, the Light Opera. They move off the quarter mile juncture in 28 3/5 on the front end. The leader by a length is Flying Abba, racing in second position. Bubby Barron. Tricky John is third. In fourth position, Warrior Almahurst on the outside fifth. That's Lake Hills Eric, racing in sixth position. J.C. Skipper in seventh on the outside. As they swing round the turn comes Light Opera. Into the half mile they go, staying out there by a length is Flying Abba. Quickly up on the outside now, Lake Hills Eric. Right along the inside there still is Bubby Barron. They went off the half and 1-1, and now Flying Abba with Jimmy Lackey pulls out to a 2-length lead. Racing second ahead is Bubby Barron. On the outside, Lake Hills Eric third. Flying Tricky John racing fourth. Into the 3/4 they go on the front end. Flying Abba shows the way, a length and a half. Bubby Barron is second. Racing in third. On the outside, Lake Hills Eric. Tricky John is under-urging fourth. Racing fifth, Warrior Almahurst. They're in the lane. On the front end, Flying Abba stays out there a length. On the outside, racing in second position, that's Lake Hills Eric. It's Flying Abba showing the way. Wheels on the turn. They're off. Between horses, that's Katie Sterling for the early lead down along the rail. Swift Wolf came away, 3 wide. Witherspoon on the inside fourth as they race into that first turn. Goes Miss Brandon. And they turn around and go down to the quarter mile. Moving up to get that early lead is Katie Sterling, racing in second position. The Swift Wolf. Witherspoon is tucked in third now, drives from third. They go off the quarter mile pole, 28 4/5. That's Witherspoon on the outside, challenging and gaining the lead. Racing in second to the 3/8 marker goes Katie Sterling. In third after 3/8 is Swift Wolf. On the move now from far back comes Pure Platinum. They swing over to the half mile mark. It's the Witherspoon, the leader. Pure Platinum is rough gated. They go into the half mile mark on the front end. The leader by a length and a half is Miss Witherspoon, racing in second after a half mile and 1 1 1/5. That's Katie Sterling. Pure Platinum moves up third. Racing in fourth is an off stride now, and deflecting the field was Mark Aubin with Rosalie B. They go over to the 3/4 mile pole. The leader is Witherspoon a length. Racing on the outside, second to the corner, comes Pure Platinum, the 3/4, 1:31 3/5. Swift Wolf moves 3 wide third. They turn for home. It's Witherspoon, the leader by 2.5 lengths. Racing in second in the lane comes Katie Sterling. The 3/4 was in 1:31 3 as Witherspoon just moves out to a 6-length lead. That's Witherspoon in front. They're off. Along the inside, that's Barbaro with C.K. Jones for the early lead, driving up between horses into the turn. Goes Brett Siegel, and into the turn, C.K. Jones takes the lead. On the far outside, 3 deep round the turn is Baby Brandon. Along the rail, third to the 1/4 mile pole goes Barbaro on the outside, racing in fourth. Rain Dance Skip, and into the 1/4, Baby Brandon gets the lead. They go off the 1/4, 28 4/5. It's the Baby Brandon taking the lead. On the outside, Rain Dance Skip moves up sharply to challenge second. C.K. Jones is third, racing in fourth. Barbaro in fifth. To the half-mile juncture comes Brett Siegel. Moving up to B6 to the half-mile pole is Little Buddy Bob. They go into the half mile on the front end. Staying out there a length is the Baby Brandon. Rain Dance Skip racing second in third after a half mile on the rail. And now moving up 3 wide there with a rush to the 3/4, Little Buddy Bob. That's Little Buddy Bob up to challenge for the lead. Baby Brandon along the rail. Racing third to the 3/4, C.K. Jones. The leader by a length and a half is Baby Brandon, racing in second. Little Buddy Bob in third round the turn, rough-gated Barbaro. They go off the 3/4, 1:29 3. Baby Brandon moves out to a 4-length lead. Racing in second in the lane comes Little Buddy Bob. It's Baby Brandon leading by 5 lengths. Little Buddy Bob racing second, but it's Baby Brandon in front. They're off. That's Bit of Dance for the early lead, with Speed Risk coming away well. Getting off third as they race into the first turn goes Myrna Mockingbird, and around the turn, that's Speed Risk taking the lead. Racing in second position is Bit of Dance up on the outside with an early move. As they go over to the 1/4 mile pole comes Kevisan. They go by the 1/4 in 27 3/5, and now on the outside getting the lead. That's Kevisan by 3 lengths. Racing second, Speed Risk. Bit of Dance is third. Up on the outside to be fourth to the half-mile marker comes Leo Not Lion with Myrna Mockingbird fifth. Racing in sixth position as they go to the half-mile mark. That's Leo Not Lion, and now taking the lead by a length is Bit of Dance, the half-mile, 59 and 4/5. The leader is Bit of Dance by 2. Leo Not Lion moves up to be second. Kevisan is third, racing into fourth as they go to the 3/4. That's Illini Valiant. Speed Risk is fifth. On the outside, racing in sixth to the 3/4 mile pole. That's Native Don. They swing round the turn. The leader is Bit of Dance. Racing on the outside, second to the 3/4 mile mark, and fading now is Leo Not Lion. Along the rail, Kevisan is third, moving 3 wide, fourth as they turn for home. That's Illini Valiant. They're in the stretch on the front end. The leader by 4 lengths now is Bit of Dance. Moving up to be second through the stretch, that's Native Don. In third, Illini Valiant, but it's Bit of Dance in front. Fails on the turn. They're off. That's a fine start. 5 horses driving out. Crazy Gums between horses gets a short lead. Moving 3 wide now. Absolutely Ab. Along the rail, Fox Valley Flame hustling up is the Wildcatter. They go for position. Moving up to get the lead, Absolutely Ab. Wildcatter comes to second. Crazy Gums and Fox Valley Flame as they enter the stretch, and they go off the 1/4 mile. 29 and 2/5 on the outside now. That's the Wildcatter taking the lead by a length. Racing in second to the 3/8 marker goes Absolutely Ab. Crazy Gums is third. Fox Valley Flame fourth. Pistol Yates is fifth. 2+2 Racing sixth on the outside. Seventh, Fox Valley Senator. The Gangs Kid and Heroes first. Now they move in for the half-mile mark on the front end. Showing the way by 2.5 lengths. Wildcatter, the half-mile, a minute and a tick. It's the Wildcatter, the leader up on the outside. Crazy Gums to be second. Absolutely Ab is third. Fox Valley Flame comes to fourth. Moving up fifth as they go to the 3/4. That's Pistol Yates. Final 3/8 of a mile. The Wildcatter 3 parts of a length. The Crazy Gums gains ground on the outside second. Fox Valley Flame third off the 3/4, 129 and 2. On the inside, Wildcatter a half length. Crazy Gums is second. Fox Valley Flame tips 3 wide. It's Wildcatter under a heavy drive. Fox Valley Flame's cooking up a brew on the outside. It's the Wildcatter, the leader. Fox Valley Flame is closing ground second. Fox Valley Flame on the outside with Wildcatter in a driving finish. Fox Valley Flame. They're off. The between horses. That's forward thrust, out fast with Storm and Norm. Electric Cat came away on the outside. Driving up is Mount Cook. On the extreme outside, 3 deep, Joseph Cloherty. It's Joseph Cloherty getting a short lead, racing second. Forward thrust, Storm and Norm third. Racing in fourth is the Mount Cook. They go off the quarter-mile juncture, 28 2/5. The leader is Joseph Cloherty, a length. Racing in second position is Forward Thrust in third as they go to the 3/8 marker. Comes Storm and Norm. Racing in fourth is Mount Cook. A gap to fifth finds Electric Cat. Racing in sixth to the half-mile juncture, Instant Little Man. They swing into the half-mile. The leader a length and a half is Joseph Cloherty. Racing second after a half-mile comes Forward Thrust. They went off the half-mile, 58 4/5. On the front end, the leader by 2 lengths is Joseph Cloherty, driving from second now. Goes Forward Thrust, racing in third on the outside. That's Mount Cook. It's Joseph Cloherty holding on. Racing second to the 3/4 mile pole. As they swing into the turn is Forward Thrust, and around the turn they go. Joseph Cloherty leads by 2.5 lengths. Down along the inside, Storm and Norm now second. Mount Cook out there third. They turn for home. The leader is Joseph Cloherty by 5 lengths. Racing in second in the lane on the outside of horses comes Mount Cook. Down along the inside, moving through there is Electric Cat. Closing ground is Sin Dave. They're across the track. It's Sin Dave and Electric Cat. They Fields on the turn. They're off. Out in the middle of the track, that's Hogan's Alley with Sunset Love. Fee Simple came away along the inside into the turn. Sunset Love takes the early lead, racing in second. Hogan's Alley in third position. Fee Simple racing in fourth. Social Minded with the Wonder Wolf and driving from second. It's Hogan's Alley up to get that lead. Sunset Love is second. Field of Pacers goes by the quarter, 30 3/5 up on the outside with an early move now. The Social Minded, he gets command. Hogan's Alley is second, moving up to be third. Wonder Wolf in fourth to the 3/8. That Sunset Love. Fee Simple comes on fifth, racing in sixth to the half-mile mark. Goes Judge for Yourself. And around the turn they go. The leader 3 parts of a length is Social Minded. On the outside, the challenger Wonder Wolf. The half-mile, 1 4/5. They go over to the 3/4. Social Minded leads 3 parts of a length on the outside. Second, Wonder Wolf hung along the rail third. That's Hogan's Alley moving 3 wide with the rush to the corner. Goes Judge for Yourself. The leader by a half length is Social Minded. Judge for Yourself moves up second. Between horses still there is Wonder Wolf third. Racing in fourth round the turn on the rail. Hogan's Alley. They turn for home. The leader is Social Minded, a length. Down along the inside, Hogan's Alley is now second. In the lane, it's Social Minded leading. Hogan's Alley racing second. In third is Sunset Love, but the leader is Social Minded. They're off. Fine start. 6 horses driving out between horses. That's Gallant's Fighter. Kawan's Fighter driving up on the outside 4 position. Goes Q-View Bill. And around the turn they go. Q-View Bill racing Himikani for the early lead. Racing up to be third as they go to the quarter-mile pole. That's Kawan's Fighter. They move down for the quarter on the outside now, taking the lead by a length and a half. The leader is Q-View Bill. Himikani drives from second. Racing in third to the 3/8 mark goes Kawan's Fighter. That's Rock Hollywood fourth. Racing up to be fifth now is Raven Charmer. In sixth position on the wood, Jordan with not 1/7. Racing in eighth to the backside goes Express Mail, trailing the field. You ain't seen nothing yet. They went off the half mile in a minute and a fifth. The leader is Himikani. Rock Hollywood racing second, down along the rail third. That's Q-View Bill in fourth to the 3/4 mile pole. Raven Charmer racing in fifth to the upper turn. Goes Kawan's Fighter, not once is sixth. They're double-deckered into the 3/4. Himikani a half length. Rock Hollywood pressing second. They go off the 3/4. 1:30 and 3/5. It's Himikani ahead. Rock Hollywood racing second, moving 3 wide third as they turn for home. Raven Charmer in the lane. That's Raven Charmer on the outside with Rock Hollywood racing second. In third through the lane on the outside, not once. Raven Charmer, the leader, with Rock Hollywood racing second. Jordan is third. It's Raven Charmer.